any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going, though.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
Stupid. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia State Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds some fresh air. He's out past the 35. Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, sir. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here to keep this drive going.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And you will always remember your first. How about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Give to the running back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Good timing on the quick out. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Got it looking for first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. They'll try the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try the right side. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Rudy boy working though.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after
There we go. JC Green. Come on.
And it pays off the sack at the 20. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, and they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect
They talking about Buffalo.
fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Read about monkey.
The give to the back. Runs from the tackle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Brings up second down.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Syracuse 10, Georgia State 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keeps it on the draw. Makes a man miss. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
First down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
We ain't got no high formation.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Never in doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to
Go
have a
sit
guy who
down,
can
son.
And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes.
Oh no.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, and settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get enough score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense.
D-line, what's up, bro?
The senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Sit your ass down, man.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Come on, man.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Come on, Warmack, bro. He can't catch, bro. He done dropped so many picks, bro.
Man down on the play as the officials take
He
a break to
fast.
let him be
He
checked
cannot
out.
catch, bro.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for Daly. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Just can't stay healthy, man. Heck of an
Picks up
athlete.
another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going up top. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here comes the heat. Shot in the first half. Turnover can swing momentum.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Caught in the backfield, it's Potts. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Makes the grab. It's Dalton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal. This one a 41-yarder. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, might be time to put Mechie in the game, man.
He stopped at the 23.
Might be time to put Mechie in the game, man. I was trying to give Penny a chance, man.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Slings it.
Ooh, come on, let's go, boy.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that just right with a big play coming. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. The Orange with that goal line virtually on their heels, trying to find some room to operate. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense working from the pistol. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Syracuse.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big kick out of the 25. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash.
Dang,
It's
bro.
right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Man, it's all good, man. We finna get these boys a pep talk, man. Tell the Dale tighten up.
First half in the books. Time now.
It's all good, bro.
Halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good 1st half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
It's all good, bro.
Ready to kick off and start this 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Come on,
On
son.
3rd down, thanks to that tough.
You gotta come down with that.
Now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Quickly to the tight end.
You gotta go
They
for
stay
it, bro.
aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hits him
Come
with a
on.
stiff arm.
Come on, boy. Come on. We need that, man. We need that.
And
We need
To
that.
the house, he got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Oh, man.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Buffalo is just crushing it out there right now. Almost reminds me of Bills Mafia at a tailgate. They're up by 24 over Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping
There you
an eye
go,
out
lock
for
in.
us. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield.
Bro, come on, bro. How you get?
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Running to the left. Jukes his way from home.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Come on, Kindle, bro.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They got it at the 25.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, my God, bro.
A great catch and run for 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Syracuse, 23.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes him
Come on.
miss.
Come on, boy. 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 Oh, my God, bro.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
There you go, Nate. There you go, Nate. There you go, Nate. Come on, boy.
Great play by the defense there.
Come
getting
on,
the tackle for
boy.
loss, but on offense,
No, I'm
your
talking about.
mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the 2nd half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
No, bro. I don't think he's even trying me, bro.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got enough for the first and he's still going.
Sure, bro.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll pull it on the read.
There you go.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Come on, Warneck.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him.
There you go, Mike. Get on him, man. And JC.
And
What I'm talking about, man.
This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Strong, firm tackle. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. He'll do it himself.
Oh, my God.
Smashes ahead. Gets
Oh,
all the way
my
inside
God.
the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field and lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield.
Rico
Great
Rose
penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Rushes on him.
Thank you.
Down he goes at the 24.
Who is that?
He had nowhere to go with the ball, guys. And the defense is
Frederick Baker.
Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Picks up the first down.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
And he just kept running, and he'll take it in.
Turkey. That's 3 of them.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can
Turkey.
take the ball and rip it 70 plus.
Let's go bowling.
How about the speed? He shows you a little bit of
The block Mechie?
Dude's got it
See, that's why I put
all.
Mechie in the
Nice
game.
touchdown run by the running
That's exactly why I put Mechie in the game. Penny not making that block now. Penny not making that block.
He'll try to tack on one.
Let's go bowling, baby. Turkey.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense defense heads back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Potts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Handoff from the gun. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Used to play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wide.
Oh, come on, bro.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Potts. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the right.
Please, Warmack, please, just catch it, man.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down.
There we go. Carry Morton.
Where to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point
Big
lead here
stuff.
in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
Dale is definitely a game manager right now.
For the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground.
Get to the outside.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
There we go, the off tackle.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. They went right back
Bowling's
to him, and this
down,
time
Bowling's
the
hurt.
defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
Bowling is down.
Play that can really get
Bruised
you going
ribs.
if they get it out to the 36. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches
Sit down
don't
for a
want
second, bro.
quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much
Sit down
speed
for a
that
second,
can
bro.
do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it from the gun.
There you go, Justice Row! Justice Row! Justice Row!
Georgia State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time.
Just run the ball. Run the dang football. Run the ball. I don't care who it is. Run the ball. Just run the ball. Run the ball. I don't like none of these.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. trying to bully their way in.
Oh.
He'll be stopped short. Still a one-point game here
Ball
in the fourth.
was
They
stopped
hoped to push
short.
this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied.
Syracuse 29.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. Oh, he got loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
The give to the tailback.
Oh,
Nice move to pick up yardage. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now on first down from the 43. Power football with the
thank
run.
you, Kimberly.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top.
No.
Hard running there. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood
Yes, sir. Come on.
football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Give me a block,
So
Casey.
on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they go back.
6
on
field
top.
goals.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh,
And
Justice.
the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team
You all right,
in
dog?
much better field position. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Fights off a defender.
There you go, boy.
He gets those chains
Eat,
moving,
boy.
gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on
It's
first
y'all other
down.
running backs' time. Done, boy.
They'll give it to the back.
Showtime. It's your
And
time.
he was able to get away
We
from
got it.
one tackle, but
Come
plenty
on
of
now.
help was on the way.
Achilles
Decent
sprain.
pickup on that play.
Damn.
Man down
Justice
on the
roll.
play as the officials take a break to
Now,
let
we
him
got
be
some
checked
depth
out.
at running back now.
And
We
the
got some young guys in
Panthers
there.
complete
Dumb
the
boy, your
second
time.
down
You a
along the
gym.
way with just a few yards to go. He's
You
brought
first
down,
now.
but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He lofted high.
Come on, boy.
Deep down the left
Oh,
side. Touchdown.
come on. Oh, dang, you just beam, buddy, on the camera.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop
Gotta get a
running,
stop.
I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that.
CFP on the line.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin
No
Connors in the
doubt.
studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West.
No rap back.
Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an
CFP is
F-16 if they
on
want to turn this
the
into a
line.
blowout today. They're up by
I
7
cannot
over Colorado
lie.
State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one.
Hey,
Let's
come
move
on,
to
y'all.
Eagles final.
JC
And
Dean
he's
is
brought down
hurt.
after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Reads it, fires complete. A stink a little bit much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. It's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his team.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's popped. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Lost the defense is wide open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Yes!
Yes! They'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
Yes!
Georgia State takes
One
over,
first
ready to
down
send out
away.
the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you've got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's a ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Gotta find a completion on this one. Makes the grab. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
Jeez.
Plenty of fireworks in this
Don't
one.
scare me like that, man.
They always talk about having the chalk glass, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Damn, we supposed to play EVA. It's crazy. And the championship in Atlanta. We gotta win it.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. He's only got a few games left to make that final impression on Heisman voters, but based on the season he's had so far, he's certainly run his way well into contention, David.
It's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable to be a running back to impact the game this much, consistently week in.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Panthers are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this team.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Leaves it with the running back. Putting it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out, putting a drive together. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Stanford! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Panthers are on the move. with the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gets the back moving. They'll try the run. Makes him talk to the hand. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snags it over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got it. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting the first progression.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fisher coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock. After the takeaway and a big play for this defense. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so...
Snags it down the right side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Georgia State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. QB draw. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something. The break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Keller. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of...
Lets it fly deep downfield. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Touchdown, Panthers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Trying to pound it in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10. The ball pops out. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get some.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give them the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll try to take it back. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick 6. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The gift to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air. It's Otis. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Otis. Oh, they're after him. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a shot. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for space. It's Grove. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going up top. Got it in stride at the 15. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means